What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Axe Creation, and in this lesson we look at writing riffs in 5/8. So riff writing in 5/8 is one of my favorite meters to play in, right? It's short and sweet, and you definitely get that nice upbeat, downbeat feel as the riff repeats and goes through. You can put a nice quarter pulse on it. It's pretty fun to play with. And this example, compared to some of the other 5/8 examples that we've talked about on this channel, which were more repetitive in nature, this one kind of goes through some more chords, spans across the fretboard, and it's pretty fun to play. So I want to show it with you guys, okay? So we are in standard tuning, and if you guys want to follow along with the part that I'm playing, you can find a PDF or Guitar Pro link down below in the description, okay? So check that out. So like I said, we are in standard tuning, and we're going to go through some chords here. Basically, we're going to come kind of off the 5th string for a lot of these. You have the 11th fret, and you have this minor triad, right, like a G sharp minor or an A flat minor chord, 11, 9, and 8. And then you're going to move down in the 4th position. You have this sus add 2 kind of vibe, 4, 6, 8, right? You're going to play essentially a major 7 chord off of B, so it's 2, 4, you have a power chord, and then you have the major 7 shape. Right? And if you're unfamiliar with your intervals, a major 7 is a half step behind your octave. Okay? And in the example, I'll go through it, but I walk down that chord. And then I hit this nice augmented chord. Right off of the B flat chord. Alright, so you get a nice, like I said, it's a dominant 7 chord, but it's also an augmented chord, so it means that our power chord is up a step. It's a sharp 5 chord. Okay, so going through the example, those are the first 5 notes. Okay, and coming up these meters, usually you kind of break up a 5/8 meter either in a 2-3 or a 3-2, right? A 1-2, 1-2, 3, 1-2, 1-2, 3, or a 1-2-3, 1-2, 1-2, 3, 1-2. And what I like about this example is that it's more of like a straight 5 feel. You don't necessarily get that cliche rhythm of a 5/8 because you're moving around so much that accent pattern kind of gets lost. We're jumping and skipping strings. All right. So instead of going straight up that chord, we're going to play. Right, the first note, the high note, and then the bottom note, right? So it's 11. And then you grab 11. And you pick out that chord, so it's 9 on the D string, and then 6/8 on our G string. Put your pinky on that note, and that allows you to write down that chord. Down in the 2nd position to the B chord, just pick that chord out like that. 1, 2, 3. Then I grab the 1st fret, 4th fret on the 5th string. 4-2 on the low string. Now I'm moving into the augmented chord, right? So it's the 6, skip a string, 4, 5. And then here, something that I like to do a lot in my writing, usually that 4th measure through the 5/8, I'll throw in a different meter, either maybe a straight 4 or some variation of it. And in this particular example, I go 8/8, right, which is just 4/4. 8/8 notes is 4/4. And it kind of, and if you listen to the drums, you'll hear the cymbal just on the quarter note feel, and it kind of evens it out for a little while, and then throws you back into the 5/8 feel, which I like a lot. So to do that, I'm playing the 6, octave, half a whole step behind that, sliding back up, doubling that note, doubling the 9 on the A, sliding up to 11. And this is another cool little thing. I'm playing the 11, it's the last beat of that 8/8 measure, okay? And I'm not striking it again on the 1 of the 5/8, I'm just tying it over, not playing it, and then starting the riff over again. So there is a tie over the bar line, which disguises the downbeat, which throws your listener off even a little bit more. Cool little musical trick there. Right, and then the second time through, it's just, it is 5. Right there. Same idea, 6, octave, whole step, back to the octave, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the riff repeats. And that is the entire example. Really cool example to play, goes through a lot of chords, it kind of disguises the 5/8 feel. You're not getting that constant like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 vibe. Right, we're crossing over bar lines, we're adding in a quarter note pulse halfway through to even it out. Okay, very fun place. I hope you guys like it. Like I said, if you want the tabs for it, you can get a PDF or Guitar Pro down in the description below. And as always, let me know what you come up with, and until then, I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.